this big.
There we go.
Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm with a very special guest, the one and only Dismost.
A lot of people say Dismost, like it's a Z, but it's Dismost.
Like dissing most of all.
Yeah, exactly. Like I had like one of my partners, man. He used to always say, man, like, damn, Diz, you don't like nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? You be dissing the most and shit, and that's kind of how it came about. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be Dismo back when I was younger, like a fucking gremlin. You know what I'm saying? Oh, can we?
You can
cuss
swear. Yeah.
All right, we good. We good. All right, I'm gonna start off cussing and shit.
Dude, that movie was amazing. Like, it's like a movie that it's not scary by any means, but realistically, if gremlins were real, I'd be fucking terrified.
Yeah, it would have been a problem. See, I always been that's what it was. Dismo, he would have been a problem. Dismos is a problem. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. I ain't really. You know what I'm saying? Well, what's up, man? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. So yeah, I just got a tattoo from someone that we both know, Casey Buxton, and basically he's like, "Hey man, what music do you listen to? Do you listen to podcasts, anything like that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I actually have my own podcast." And I told him about who I've interviewed, and then he showed me one of your songs with Raz Kaz, and I was like, "Holy shit, I interviewed J-Mo Gang." And he's like, "You guys should connect." So here we are, man. And first of all, I'd love to hear your background about like how you and Raz Kaz know each other. From my understanding, you guys had like a former group or something like that.
You said me and Razzcast background, it kind of broke up a little bit.
Yeah, I'd love to hear you guys' background.
Okay, our background, me and Razzcast. Shout out to my homeboy Razzcast, you know what I'm saying, and the J-Mo gang, you know what I'm saying. But check it out. This is what happened. Back in the days, man, you know what I'm saying. It was like crews and cliques and stuff in LA, especially if you're in gangbang. I was non-affiliated. I never participated in gang activities, like in nothing in my neighborhoods that I lived in. I lived in blood neighborhoods and Crip neighborhoods. Never participated in the activities, right? So Razzcast, we came to know each other through a mutual friend named Charlie B, club head, you know what I'm saying, Kalani, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace. He used to dance for Divine Styler, you know what I'm saying. He was in this group, you know what I'm saying, a dance group, and Raz used to actually be my dancer. You know what I'm saying, back in the day. So I had dancers back in the days, kind of like how Big Daddy Kane, you know what I'm saying, if you did your history of like old school rappers, like, you know what I'm saying, they used to have fools in the background dancing for them and stuff like that. It was kind of like that, but it was like a new form of kind of dancing, you know what I'm saying, kind of like, I guess you would say it was like it's not like you know, like Tommy the Clown does, like jerking or like housing or whatever they call it, crunking. They get crunked in. It was kind of like that, but it was a different form. You know, it was like a little old school twist on it, like, you know what I'm saying. But he used to dance for me, man. That's how it came about. And then, so this is crazy, you know what I'm saying. I got into a little trouble when I was younger, you know what I'm saying. And when I went away, fucking Raz ended up getting a record deal with Priority, you know what I'm saying? They put out a song, an album, and I heard right before I got released, I hear, yeah, Razzcast got this new album out, you know what I'm saying? And Anything Goes, and I'm listening to it on the radio, and then I was like, bam, and then it was like, oh, it was like Dismost and Little Dags, hold tight. I know I seldom shoot kites, but I've been trying to get my pockets right. Little Dags is my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? Actually, my homeboy, the one who said I used to be dissing the most, you know what I'm talking about? And kind of, you know, him and Raz used to dance for me back in the days. But me and Dags was on vacation at that time. So when Raz came out with the song, gave us the shout out, I'm like, damn. Oh, so I come home. Raz like, man, learn the words of the song, man. Let's go on the road, man. Let's hit the road. And then he took me out and got me out on the road, and I was on parole, man. You know what I'm saying? Wow. I used to have to come back into LA to see my parole officer on certain days and act like I've been in LA the whole time. And then I catch back up with them on the road, whatever city they was in. I was Raz hype man at that time.
Wow.
And my homeboys.
You started rapping first, and then Raz started, and then he brought you on tour.
Yeah, and you know what? Actually, I think Raz was rapping at that time when he was dancing for us, but we just wasn't. It was like me and my homeboy Aline, we was a group called Menace Society. We was focused on being the rappers. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nobody like, you wasn't checking for nobody else around in your clique or your crew that could bust around. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Raz got bars. You know what I'm saying? But back then it was like he was dancing and shit. He lived out in Carson. We lived in LA, but we've still a clique and a crew. But it was like, you know, what he was doing out there, I didn't even know he was busting like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
I didn't know he was busting until I was gone on vacation. When I was gone on vacation, that's when I was like, damn, this fool Raz got bars all this time. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
And then I came home and it was like, now I'm his hype man. You know what I'm saying? He trying to put me back just on the scene and just put my face back in the scene. You know what I'm saying? I always got love for him for that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what your homies. That's a real homie right there. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
To pull back, to go back and get somebody the this is the homie too. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? So it was real things we did together, you know what I'm saying? And got through some shit, you know what I'm saying? And man, shout out to Razzcast, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the homie, and that's how we got the new song Kites. You know what I'm saying? That's out right
mm.
now.
So
You
have
know what
you
I'm
always
saying?
been
And
connected, or did you guys just reconnect recently, or?
no, we still, homie, your real ones gonna be your real ones. You know what I'm saying? If y'all was just like on some met and passed through in life, you know what I'm saying? You kind of see somebody in that, you know, I'm like that with certain people, you know what I'm saying? But nah, that's like family, you know what I'm saying? That's the homie, man. Shout out to
Mm,
his little sons, man. He got twins too, man.
mm,
Boy, they fire. That's somebody else. I'll plug you up with an interview with them because them dudes got bars. That's like a new generation of dudes. Like everybody, you know, they be thinking like, like rap got an age on it. It don't got no age on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still seasoning what I do. You know what I'm saying? And it's a slot and a lane for what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
mm,
trying to be the best lyricist to break you down for bars and bars, but I'm like more of the story guy. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? And then like you got some people that's spitters, you know what I'm saying? Then you got some people that's information givers. I'm like an information giver, a story kind of type guy. You know what I'm saying? I like to have fun. I like to make movies with my songs. You know
mm.
what I'm saying?
So what got you back into making music recently? So I've seen like the past like 2020 this year, you've been releasing like quite a few songs.
COVID. You know what I'm
COVID.
saying? It's easy. You know what I'm saying? But before COVID, right? Social media and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on social media with Instagram or Facebook and stuff like that. And then I always get that man, y'all got heat, man. Y'all used to have heat, bro. All them songs used to do a bird and all them songs used to have, man, back in the days, you and your cousin Tay, man, LBs and KG, man, y'all got heat. I just hear this over and over. Every time I come online, I'm like, so why am I just sitting around on music that I'm just sitting around and it's just a few of my homies and the people they know they think is dope. They know it's dope, but the world don't know. I
Mm-hmm,
was like, man, I might as well just start putting this shit out. This was before COVID.
mm-hmm,
This was BC before COVID. You feel me? So and then I was like, all right. So I said to myself last year, 2019, I'm gonna start dumping it, just pumping it out, all this old stuff. Cause I'll play something for you, and you'll be like, damn, when y'all made that just yesterday, you don't
mm,
even know it's not dated. As long as you're not telling a date, and I'm not saying it's 2003 and I'm in a you know what I'm saying? It's 92 and you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing like that. So you just go, damn, this is some good music, and music, that's what music should be. You know what I'm saying? So
mm-hmm,
I said to myself, all these people keep asking me, and then another thing too. A lot of people. I moved up to Seattle, right,
mm-hmm,
from LA, and then like so, a lot of my homies that's kind of big, they'll come into Seattle. They'll go to like the Nectar Lounge or you know, or whatever. They'll be selling these shows out, and I'll be up there on stage, and people be like, I don't understand, like. When somebody come in town, Dale the Funky Homo Sapien just came in town,
yes.
and then you just go, oh, that's the homie, and you just go over there and you be over there and you chilling with them, and people, and I'm like, it's nothing to me because these are the homies. I grew up with these fools. These fools, like, you know, we done had experiences before with, and it's like, but when they come in town and people keep seeing that and they see me on Facebook or something, like, damn, I seen DJ Quick and High C performing.
Mm-hmm.
and you was right there on stage next to Sugar Free. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
what do
yeah.
you do? So people don't be understanding that because they don't see me with no mic and they don't see me doing nothing. So now I'm just like, man, you know what? I'm gonna let you show. I'm gonna show y'all what it used to be and how it is now. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So when I started before before COVID, I was about to release a lot of old music and start introducing the world to who Dismost was. You know what I'm saying? And then I hooked up with my homeboy DJ Jason Jump, and this was DC during COVID. That's the name of my album, during COVID. DC, the DC Project. Jason Jump and Dismost presents the
Mm.
DC Project during COVID, and that's a variety of songs. I just start busting. I got a booth, man. This booth, I've been had this booth. My wife is a voiceover actress. You feel me? So I've been had a booth in my house, man. I could spit bars and drop bars at the drop of a dime. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, Jason Jump had these tracks, man. He started sending me beats, man, and we had this connection during this lockdown, and I just start pumping out songs and boom, 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 and I start seeing the response on social media, and I haven't even dug into the old vote and started. I released maybe about 2 songs you could hear on Spotify that's old,
Mm-hmm.
and people don't even know that because I just said it now. They know that, but they don't even know that, and so them songs right there it's just showing me that the new shit that I'm busting, man, people like, man, I want to hear more and more. So I'm on one right now. I'm making new music and I'm just releasing songs. I'm doing it. I got this dope ass song where I killed the MC from Jurassic 5, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I could hook you up with him. You want to do an interview with him too, you know what I'm
Yeah, for
saying?
sure.
So it's like a lot of people that I know and they careers and they kept going and doing their thing. And I stepped back to be a chef and just chill out, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
But
wow.
now it's like, man, I work for myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta get up and do nothing for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm about to do it. So I
Mm-hmm.
got more coming. You know what I'm saying? I got stuff that's Apple Music, iTunes, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm making it easy. You ain't gotta be like, Dismos, where you from? Dismos better than Bo. Dismos kites. Dismos. Just type in Dismos and everything. DISMOST, and you'll find it everywhere, everywhere. YouTube, you want to see a video, go type in Dismos. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Subscribe, everything, just Dismos, and you'll find
So
everything.
even
Variety.
though even though music or artists doesn't really need an age, what do you do to stay relevant?
And okay, what I do to stay relevant is just talk about the shit that's going on around. So that means like even a 13 to 14-year old, the 20-year old, the 30-year old, the 40-year old, the 50-year old right now see what's going on around you right now, right? We all see the same thing right now, right? So now when I say that, like if it's 1992 and I'm talking about wearing some big old baggy clothes and riding down the street in the car and that's a whoop de whoop on this, let's play it out and this did that and this all that because it's already a time zone for that. But if at that time that's what you see around you, so I just go I see what's around me and I can speak on that. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Mm-hmm.
stay. Like my song Stop It Karen. This is a perfect example. Stop It Karen. You feel me? I need to shed more light on this song. Stop It Karen. Me with gray hairs on my chin to you with a clean shave. I mean, you ain't even got no hair on your lip, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got a mustache, bro. You know, you know what a Karen is though, right? You
Yes.
right? If somebody walked up to you and said, "Look at this Karen over here," what would you be like? What's your definition of that? What would that be?
Usually they're white and
Right?
they're
And
fucking
it's
arrogant and ignorant.
right. And what are they purpose of doing? What are they trying to do?
They're how do I even explain? They're just trying to they're like naggy people that are like, oh, they're like racist without knowing they're racist basically.
Now I got that. Now see, now this is what makes me stay relevant. I take that same thing that's in your mind right there, and now stop it, Karen. That shit bump. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about just that shit. Stop it, Karen. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about all the Karens and all the shit that they be doing, trying to call the police unnecessarily to get your ass killed because they hope they get your black ass killed when the police show up on the other line. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about all the nagging about not wanting to wear a mask for fucking 5 minutes to go into Costco and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just the petty shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got you for why you looking at me? You know all that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So I
Mm.
make a song like that, and it's relevant to you, me, everybody. So that's how I do. I get down. So, again, type in Dismost and look for Stop It, Karen. You feel me? Now
But
if you ain't if you ain't that kind of dude, I could take you to the streets. You want to go to the street? My song, Where You From? It's talking. I never gang bang, so it's talking from the point of view of a motherfucker like me that never had to gang bang, but I seen everything in the hood. I lived through the hood. I'm still alive. I'm right here. But I had to go through the same motherfucker, where you from? You know what I'm saying? I had to go through that same getting sweaty shit. I had to go through the same pow pow, duck them bullets. I had to go through the same, oh, this motherfucker tried to stab me with I had to go through the same, hey homie, hey, what you looking at? I had to go through the same, why you got on that red shirt? Why you got on that blue hat? I had to go through the same shit that the gang member went through. So it's not, do I get respect lost from me because I didn't join the gang? Nah, some gang members look up to me like, man, I respect you for not even having to do this shit. You feel me? But
mm.
it made, you got to think, it was almost worse on me because I'm not dealing with the shit. So now I'm not dealing with the shit. Now now I got to prove to this, to my manhood that I'm not a buster or whatever the fuck, and not back down for certain situations. So now I'm still with the shit. So that's where you from is one of them songs that hit home to me about, dealing with that fucking phrase, where you from. Them three words, man, could change your life. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? If how I responded on the other end of those words could be the difference of me talking to you right now. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So that song is out right now too. You feel me?
So what's the difference to you between being relevant and trendy though? Like the Stop It Karen is trendy right now versus let's say like a Goody Mob song from the 90s, like Who's That Peeking Through My Window is still very relevant, but they're not talking about whatever was trendy at that time. So how do you
And
compare to that?
that's what I just did it. Cause where you from, where you from, it still go back to, it's a hood song. You know what I'm saying? It's unapologetic. It's not sugarcoated. You know what I'm saying? So it's that shit. Trendy, you right. Stop It Karen is trendy, but relevant because I didn't only jump on a trendy subject, but I made something. If you listen to the lyrics in my song, bro, it's not. I didn't just go, oh, she mad because I'm walking my dog off the leash. This bitch is a beast. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I came with the real, like, hey man, this is the shit that got Emmett Till killed. You understand? You know what I'm saying? And people that don't know the history on Emmett Till, little black kid accused by a white woman named Carolyn.
Mm.
Now, ain't that crazy? Stop it, Karen, but her fucking name was Carolyn. Or some shit like that.
Fuck.
Carol. It was, oh, correct. I'm correct. And her name was Carol something, but it was Carol. But you know what I'm saying? Ain't that fucking crazy? She the one that falsely accused this young man getting killed, and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I understand trendy but relevant also.
Mm-hmm.
I'm conscious of that because I'm an older man. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't just say, so trendy to me is wet ass pussy. You feel me?
Fuck.
That's fucking trendy. You feel what I'm saying? The Migos or whatever they talking about, that's fucking trendy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even. It's a lane for that. It's a lane for that. I'm not knocking none of that shit. It's a lane for that.
Mm.
But we all got the rights to choose and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But what can you take away from like Cardi B or Amigos that it may be trendy, but it is charting like number one on the top 10. So of course, like if I was to start rapping tomorrow, I definitely wouldn't make a wet ass pussy song.
Cause
But what?
why? Because you want the fame or you want the money.
Why would I? Why wouldn't I make it? Or
You said you wouldn't make a wet ass pussy
I
song.
wouldn't. I would not make that song if I
Oh, I
started
thought you
rapping
said I
tomorrow.
would. I thought you said
No.
you. Okay, yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't make the I have a daughter too, man. I wouldn't make no fucking song like that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just the conscious, just on the conscious level of the shit. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do it.
What can
But
you
it's,
take away from someone like that?
when you say take away, like what do I take away from it?
What
I
can you
take
learn from something like that? Yes.
I don't learn nothing because I've
Mm.
experienced it already. And I know it's still a strip club in Atlanta where somebody wants some ass shaking in their face. It's still a strip club in Miami where somebody want big old fake cha-chas all in their face. It's still a place. You see what I'm saying? It's still a place for it. That's what I take away from it. And that's what I take away from it. Bro, them places is still open or whatever. Just say it wasn't no COVID shit. If they, I hope if a motherfucker getting some booty shaked in his face, he got a mask on while he doing it. You know
Oh
what I'm
my
saying?
God.
Because that don't sound safe and shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about COVID, you might do something else. Put the mask on. You feel me? But look, that's what I take away from it. It ain't gonna change. So why beat your head up on it, man? I'm about to have fun over here, bro. And just do what I do. It's a
Mm.
million people that like what I do over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go to the Dominican Republic. Get my whole family out of this old crazy turmoil ass, crazy ass city. Just not even the city, the whole country, bro. All this racist shit, white, blank shit, this Black Lives Matter, Black Lives don't matter, the police matter, to defund them, don't defund them. Fuck Trump, I love Trump. I'm tired of all this punk ass shit, man. I'm about to go somewhere and be kicking it. I
Mm.
like, you know what I'm saying, excuse my language, but this is what my saying for 2020 is my balls in the sand getting a tan. You feel me?
Oh my
Because
God.
I'm not playing with this bullshit no more. You know what I'm saying? So like, man, so now I go over there, I'm making music with Latavia, El Gato, these two young dudes I found over there, right? Hey man, dope as fuck. Make it feel good. We having fun. Ain't no fucking misery and no fucking slap somebody when they walk down the street because they looking at you crazy and shit ass shit.
Mhm.
Or your views, my views, we poor, they rich, they this. Fuck all that shit, man. I'm about to chill my family on the beach, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And that and keep making feel good music. We just making music. If I tap in and see something on CNN look hella crazy, might speak on it, but might not even because we see it every day on the fucking timeline. We see this shit every day on Facebook. We see it every day on social media, Instagram, all over and over. Somebody getting smoked every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Over and over and over. All it's doing is brainwashing us and conditioning us to be, desensitized to this shit. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm done. I'm tired of it, man. I ain't running. I ain't running from nothing. I ain't scared of shit. You feel me? But I'm about to, why make my shit, my last days miserable on earth? No, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what people's religion, race, culture, none of that shit is. I don't care if somebody like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? When you die, you're going to go to heaven, you're going to go to hell. Man, I'm not gonna wait. I'm not waiting. You understand what I'm saying? So why I'm gonna wait and go somewhere and be peaceful and chill out? Now I'm doing that shit now while I'm here. You feel me? And that's the purpose of me making music, staying at the crib and doing my own thing, just walking down to the water and chilling. Man, I'm chilling, bro. You feel me?
What are your goals with your latest music? Is it to start
Just keep
charting, or is it just for therapy, or?
you know what? I'm glad you asked me that. That's a good question, man. I think it's more therapy, bro. I think it's really therapy because I do suffer from PTSD. You know what I'm saying? From living in the hood and just seeing shit and dealing with shit. You know what I'm saying? So I do think making these songs is something to get shit off my chest. You feel me?
Mhm.
So you're right, man. Right. I don't care about no charts. I don't care about none of that shit. I don't care about none of that shit. I know it's people out here that know I'm dope, that know I got shit to say. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm just I'm fucked up now right now a little bit
Mhm.
because I just came back from LA, right?
Right.
I went and shot my video Where You From, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And man, 2 hours, two I just landed, man. Two hours after I got there. Man, I'm on my old street that I grew up on since I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling my cousin, me and my two cousins, we standing in the street, and my old neighbor, we standing in the street, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna set up the shot right here. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna start shooting. I want the kids to be over there playing. I want the El Camino to come down the street. I'm mapping out the scene, and these young dudes pulled up on us, man, and they just pulled up with their window down, just looking at us, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they had us right there, like now how the fuck I'm gonna explain that, or how the news is gonna explain that? Oh, this fucking father, this great man, he's such a nice guy in the community and to his neighborhood, and not even to his neighborhood, just to people he know, man, genuine good dude. You know what I'm saying? Gonna get murked out by some little young motherfucker just pull up on me 2 hours after I come back to go shoot a video. And that's what's so ironic about that song, Where You From. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, damn, I come back to give the visuals of this shit, and then I almost lose my life off of this shit. So it's like, man, I keep battling with myself, like, like, like I said, man, I feel like I do got PTSD, but I ain't never went to no psychiatrist or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And shit that happened in the hood, man, is fucked up, man. And I'll be damned if I'm about to have my sons grow up through this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like certain shit we can't change, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't get in the mind of everybody. You know what I'm saying? But the few people that I can touch, shit, man, that's all I can do, man. You know what I'm saying? After I'm gone, them songs will still be here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I can do. I don't care about no charting, no shit. I just want it to fall on the ears of motherfuckers that know my heart, dude. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think that an any day person can do to change things like this? Like whether, just like the Nipsey Hussle thing, he has his own store, someone shoots him at his store. How do we change people's mindsets and instead of shooting people to talk things out? Whether it's something simple that anyone can do every day, whether it's not, because not everyone's a rapper, not everyone could talk about how they're feeling through songs. What do you think people
Right.
can do?
That's where we get to the that's the God question. You know what I'm saying? That's the what can we fucking do? What can we do? Because we didn't do it in 19 fucking 16. We didn't do it in 17. We didn't do it in 18. We didn't do it in the 60s. We didn't do it in the 70s, 80s, none of this shit. So we gonna it's 2020. You right now, you 19 years old. I'm damn near 50 years old. You asking me what can we do? Bro, it's what can we do? It's like that's what I'm saying. What the fuck can we do? I don't know the question of that. That's why I'm saying I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer to that. You know what I'm saying? I stopped asking that question, what can we do? So then I say to myself, what can we do? Shit, let's just let me make sure my family's straight. Just let me make sure that all my peoples and my homies around me straight. Make sure that they ain't on no dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what we can do. Make sure when you can reach your arm out this way, you can reach your arm out that way. Just make sure them motherfuckers around you ain't on no bullshit and they well protected and connected. You know what I'm saying? Like I buy all my own my homies clothes. This is a black man's hat right here. You see my shorts I got on, bro, right now. You know what I'm saying? This is R&W. You feel me? I buy my homies clothes. The most shit I might have on that's somebody else. That's a fucking name brand company. Is a fuck my shoe, my tennis shoe. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's a black company out there that got a tennis shoe too, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't just saying just stick with your own kind and your own race and all that shit and all that shit. But that's a start. You know what I'm saying? Build up on your own and shit. Just make sure your people straight. You know what I'm saying? Don't none of my homies and none of my family ain't none of them wanting for nothing. If one of them was wanting for something, we all wanting for something then. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? So that selfish shit is just about me. That shit is one way, but you know what I'm saying? It's not just about me. You know what I'm saying? So my people, we straight. So if everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? So is you ain't no rapper, you ain't none of that shit. But If your ass go to work for somebody else and you make this money and then you go fucking give it to Gucci and fucking Nike and all this bullshit, you see what I'm saying? When you could have gave it, you could have gave that shit my homeboy. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? His son can play the piano. He only fucking 4 years old, 5 years old or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But that money, let that money go to him, because we don't know what that little dude playing that piano could end up doing in the future. You feel what I'm saying? Like he might take that computer, the piano apart and be like, man, what if we add this and this and got the first goddamn piano that got some kind of crazy ass laser beam shit? You know what I'm saying?
I
You
get it.
feel me?
Yeah.
Because we generating our money in our own, man. That's what we can do, man. That's the only thing I can think of, bro. Because like I said, them little fools that pulled up on us, they could have gunned us down that day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to reach that. How do I go and talk to that? You
Mm.
can't talk to that no more. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? Once a pet bull tastes blood, you can't wash his mouth out and not let him taste blood no more.
Mm.
That's a damaged dog now. You understand what I'm saying? It's like that in the hood, man. It's like fuck, man. We some of us is so past the point of damage and fixing. It's like you just got to make sure your circle is straight, bro. Your community, your neighborhood. Focus on your neighborhood, one
What's
block at a
crazy?
time.
What's crazy to me is that whether it's in a hood or not, everyone wants to go to church and believe in God. They're wearing Jesus pieces, whether it's iced out or whatever. But then they'll still come up on someone like you and try to kill you or whoever. Like the irony in that, it's
Uh,
fucking nuts.
Man, that's what I'm saying. It's shit you can't speak on. It's like some shit is so far gone. It's like, man, it's just gone. That's the way it is. It's where it's gonna be. It's
Mm.
like people like, oh, how do we change it? How do we do this? Man, shit is gone. Shit is fucked up. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. Oh, we can get better, man. We can get the government to put federal funds. Man, fuck all that shit. I'm about to get my shit I got, and I'm about to go somewhere and chill. You know what I'm saying? Chilling, man. I don't want this shit is some bullshit, man. It's like fuck.
Like the fucking like even
Um,
like Ice Cube's Boys in the Hood like movie. Yeah, it's a great movie, but it's supposed to be like a learning lesson, but people use it more as like a pop culture reference versus actually taking away what the message is. Like it's crazy. Like there's just so many things that people try to do to put a message in, and then when there's actual messages, it's more of like a pop culture reference.
right. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. You're saying as far as it's just the image of the six-fold and the Ricky getting smoked in the alley and all that kind of shit. But it still was the black man taking his son in. You know, you feel me? Raising his son up in the hood and shit. You know what I'm saying? It still was. Hey man, he even broke down gentrification back then. You know what I'm saying? And he even told like, man, the property this they gonna take y'all asses to jail. Y'all gonna lose this property. Whoop de whoop. They gonna move in. The property whoop de whoop. They gonna buy this shit. They gonna skyrocket it up. Y'all can't afford to be up in here. Whoop whoop. They gonna take the snatch of shit. And he been saying it back then. You know what I'm saying? So true, people take a lot of the just the imagery of the shit of it out of it, but uh, like you said, you got the message of it. You understood the message of it. So some people do get the message of it now. You know you can't take that away from them. That's one
Mm.
thing. You know.
So with hip hop, do you think it's the hip hop artists groups are like? Do you think it's their job to speak on what's going on right now, or do you feel like it's a lost cause?
No,
To
it's a chosen few. It's certain fools that's knowledge is sharp as a sword. You know what I'm saying? Raz, for instance, he's one of them people. You know what I'm saying? Some people, some Raz can go bar for bar with you. He could style, and he could dance with you. You feel me? But at the same time, he's sharp as a sword, man. You know what I'm saying? He might have read a couple of more books than I read. You feel what I'm saying? Like he got more stuff to say. He could throw darts at you. You know what I'm saying? And when I say darts, I'm talking about knowledgeable darts. So it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I still want to hear. I still want to hear YG. I still want to listen to somebody throwing their hood in the air and doing a walk. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not taking the music for real life.
Mhm.
I'm not taking that for that. I'm taking it for emotion and a feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I paint pictures and movies. I'm
Mm.
not gonna watch the same movie twice. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's a part two to that shit.
Dude, I feel the same way. I can't do that. Like some people
You
like
feel
like to
me?
watch movies over and over. I am not
For why? I seen that motherfucker in
that.
so many other
Yes.
movies. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I seen fucking whoop de whoop 1,000 times. Man, yeah, yeah, oh, cool. Yeah,
Mhm.
shit. It's a whole thousand more motherfucking movies you could be watching too. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Catch up, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit
I
go
love.
back to the 70s, man. That's great movies. You know what I'm saying? You ever watch black exploitation movies, bro? You know what I'm saying? You ever got into that shit? Get off into that shit.
Mm.
Black exploitation movies like Hell Up in Harlem and shit like that, and Superfly and all them great ass movies.
Superfly.
You feel
Mhm.
me? Them kind of movies like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Dude, Curtis Mayfield killed that whole soundtrack.
Come on now. You
Oh
feel me?
my god.
And
Fuck yeah.
I grew up with them kind of producers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Sir Jinx. I'm raised by Sir Jinx. You feel me? That's Dr. Dre cousin. I've been around Dre and all them kind of guys. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I done heard people. I seen them make music. You know what I'm saying? Battle Cat. You know who Battle Cat is?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, man. I'll link you up with Battle Cat too, man. But Battle Cat,
Yes.
another dude, good dude to talk to. But I seen them, dude. They make music, man. It ain't just sample a record and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? No, they make music, bro. And
Mm.
that's I know what you're talking about.
It's funny that you bring up like YG as an example and like how you're listening to
I
the
don't know
music,
why
but
I
you're not.
said that because I don't even be listening to YG. That's fucking funny like that. But I just said that for like an example. Like I
For
don't really
sure.
just like go, oh man, I'm about to be bumping YG. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, ain't nothing wrong with YG. You feel
Yeah.
me?
So like I love how you were saying though, like you listen to that music and you don't have to think that everything they're saying is real life, you know? But
Right.
what I do think is fucking hilarious is like I see a lot of white kids listening to this type of music and they take everything that is said in a song super literal. And then they're
Literal,
like
yeah. That's
and then
where
they're
it
like
gets.
and then they're
That's where
like
shit gets blurred.
it's and then like I hear so many white people. It's like the stereotypical white person like in the club or like Kendrick Lamar. He had someone on like 2 years ago and he was like singing one of his most popular songs on stage. He brings a white girl on stage and he's
And she,
like
yeah,
singing
and
and then she says the
the,
N
the,
word
the
and then
nigga
I'm
part,
like
yeah.
I'm like what the fuck? You can still enjoy. You don't have to take things so literal and like say every
Yeah.
word, everything like that and like it's just
But
it,
see
like
that,
it's
that's where art and fucking reality gets blurred at a little
mm,
bit. You see what I'm saying? All I gotta say for that, till that bitch get slapped upside her fucking head one good time, or he get kicked in his ass for using the N word around one of his homies, and until it happened to him, they just gonna keep on doing it. And, you know what I'm saying? Because the motherfucker that's in Utah right now, while me and you speaking, that's in the hood right now, and it ain't nothing but two white dudes sitting in the car and one white dude outside the car, and the motherfucker going, my nigga, check this out.
yes.
Whoop de whoop, they doing this shit right now. This shit is happening right now while we talking. Somewhere. These motherfuckers is going, my nigga. Woo, 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 woo. Now, if they had a cell phone on and caught that shit on tape and put it out in this climate, in this kind of era we in, see, a 19-year-old ain't gonna tolerate it. A 50-year-old ain't gonna tolerate it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
Mm,
all I can say to them kind of people is, motherfucker, you gonna learn. That's why you need to make songs like use the N word and get your ass slapped. Back the
mm,
fuck up and something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you need them kind of warning songs. Just as has everybody put them motherfucking songs out of like, my nigga, everybody, and then you go
mhm,
ahead and do that song. I'm gonna make a song. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make a fucking warning song. It's gonna be called Warning. Warning shot or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that, man. You feel me? That shit
mm.
is not, especially not in this climate, man. Don't fucking do that. I don't care if, oh, you have some motherfucking white boys that argue the fact, I was born in the hood, I was raised in the hood, I came up in the hood and all this shit.
Fuck.
No, if you was really raised in the fucking hood, somebody would have stopped your little ass when you was white and said, little, as a little white kid and said, bring your little ass over here. Don't you be saying that,
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
that's what they would have did in my fucking hood back in the days when I was raised in the hood. Man, you don't stop me. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, man. You don't do that, man. Shit,
Stupid.
yeah, you don't do that.
So, how do you think hip hop has changed from when you started till now? What are some major differences that you've noticed that you've liked and disliked?
The acting became visible.
Mm.
You get that?
Yes.
Acting became visible. Like, see, in my days, the shit wasn't visible. If I told you on a motherfucking record, I'm gonna tear your motherfucking head off, fucking eat your heart out your chest. You feel me? You'll kind of believe that shit. You hear that shit,
Mm.
especially if I'm on the microphone. I'm talking like you know. You feel me? You a fucking
DMX.
man. Okay, just use him for example. You know what I'm saying? You feel that shit, man. You believe that shit. You can't even really see that shit. Now these motherfuckers, you hear a motherfucker talking about, yeah, man. I'm a something. You'll look at this motherfucker and you be like, man, I'm gonna take that gun and turn around your head, put you in. You got them little bitty ass jeans on. You can't even run. You can't even run with them. You feel me? Like it's visual now. Now look
Mm.
at Takashi Takuchi. That's what the Spider Loc like to call him. Takuchi 6ix9ine, right? That boy running around here, man. I don't even get no light, no shine to that dude. Like I see it real quick on and be like, man, that's crazy.
Mm.
I ain't double tapping on that, and I'm gonna pass on by. Man, I don't even pay attention to it. But it's
Mm.
crazy though. It's visual now. So the antics is visual. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Certain motherfuckers had them kind of ways and antics back in my days, but you couldn't see it. So you just believed the music, you heard that shit, thought he was a tough guy, thought of whatever, whatever. That
Mm.
motherfucker might be getting beat up. You feel me? And
Mm.
it's like now we can see a motherfucker get beat up. Now a motherfucker can talk about his shit, run his ass out here on YouTube, hold his money up to his head like he answering the phone, and then have a motherfucker show up 5 minutes later, beat him up on camera and take his belt off,
Mm.
put his Gucci belt on and shit, and walk away.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what I feel the difference is. Shit just visual. You feel me?
Yeah. I get it.
Back,
That makes
back,
sense.
yeah, back in the days, back in my days, you'd be like, oh shit, fucking Onyx and them they was doing a show somewhere. Them motherfuckers
Yes.
jumped off stage and bam, bam. Ain't no, you don't see where's the evidence.
Mm.
Now you see shit, man. You see motherfuckers getting their ass beat and
Mm.
all kind of dumb shit on tape. You know what I'm saying? They
Mm.
do they dumb shit on tape. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid. So
That's the
tell me more
difference.
about this. Tell me more about your chefing stuff. I need to understand more about this.
Chefing, man, look, man, I can cook anything, man, from the rooter to the tutor. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I just been cooking for a long time, man. I was just that's one thing about going on vacation back when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Getting out as a black man, it was hard to. It wasn't like what the fuck I'm gonna do, man. It ain't like I went to college and shit. I was always doing music and shit. I was fucking with Easy E and them back in the days. You see what I'm
Mm.
saying? It's like what the fuck do I come? Like what's that on my resume? Oh yeah, I wrote a song for Easy E. What the fuck is that on a resume at a job, bro? With the
Mm.
like you feel me? So it was like what the fuck? What and cooking was one of them things where once you know how to do what you're doing, don't nobody got to tell you what to do. That's how I like. That's why I was like, I was always my own boss as a chef. You feel me? So even if it was a head chef and he was like, okay, man, we're gonna put this on top of the thing and we're gonna put the plate and we're gonna decorate and we're gonna throw this on top of there and I'll be man, some of that shit I didn't even used to know how to pronounce shit. Harold Covert. I mean, fucking Harold, man, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Shit ain't nothing but green beans and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was shit, you feel me? You feel me? But I knew how to finesse my way through shit. Like, oh, okay, man. I would tell the chef, I would tell the head chef, I say shit like, hey, man, how you want that plate to look when it go out? And then he, bing, bing, bing. I said, I could do that, bro. And then I do, bing, 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 every time. You know what I'm saying? So I became one of them motherfuckers that I learned off of off of
Mm.
what I see. You know what I'm saying? And man, and it took me. I done had a successful cooking career for about 20 years. You feel
Oh
me?
wow.
Yep.
Wow.
But now none of that, man. I just cook for my little boys, man. Dax and Duke. You know what I'm saying? When they hungry, you feel me? My wife, man. That's it. But otherwise than that, man, I'm chilling, man. back to the music and just chilling outside, man. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
What's your favorite meal to cook? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Or dessert?
Man, I have my favorite in everything, in
Oh.
every one of them. You know what I'm saying? So like my favorite that I just be wowing people all the time is salmon though. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? It's like something about salmon. If you're a salmon eater, I know that right temperature on that salmon to get that just. I have salmon melting like butter. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And then and then as far as desserts, I'm gonna go back to my grandma, man. It's something about just regular rice pudding, dude. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
shit. Yeah.
I could make a bomb ass rice pudding just from scratch, just bomb, just so just good. You know what I'm saying? And then fucking breakfast. I'm like everything, bro. Like from omelets, like crazy ass omelets, like breakfast get nutty in my house,
Mm.
like crazy ass biscuits, like you know what I'm saying? Like you be like, what? I didn't even know you could put shrimp and arugula on a biscuit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So like everything, bro. I can't even pinpoint it. You know what I'm saying? It's just good eating. You just all you can do is say, just go to all the past restaurants I ever went to, and they be like, oh, I still got an open arm. If I was, I never got fired.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I never been fired from nowhere.
So, do you currently live in Seattle?
Kinda. I'm on the Olympic Peninsula. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I'm out there on the water.
Hey. Have you been to Pike Place at all? Like, have you ever shopped around there or?
Yeah, I used to cook. I used to cook in Capitol Hill at Petty Rosso,
Oh wow.
right there on 11th and Pike.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I used to cook right. I was cook right there. I used to cook at Fast Chicken and Waffles also.
Ooh, chicken
You
and
know,
waffles is
over
amazing.
there by Garfield. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Martin Luther
Garfield.
King and Cherry.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Fats Chicken and Waffles. I used to cook right there also too.
Wow.
And I never cooked nowhere where I wouldn't eat.
Mm.
You feel me? Some
Yeah.
motherfuckers that cook somewhere, you be like, man, the food is all right there. Man, how the food gonna be all right there, motherfucker? My name was on that shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I ain't never cook. I used to cook, I also used to cook at Salty's in Redondo,
Okay, yeah, yeah, I know that.
a big seafood spot on the water. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
I cooked there also. Yep.
Wow. Wow.
So it just
That's it.
depends on wherever I move. That's where I was used to like anchor down and be at a spot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well,
So
this is the best place to do like cooking, like seafood cooking at least, because we're fucking Pacific
it's,
Northwest.
yeah, it's everywhere. Yep.
Mm.
And Chef Josh Green, he's a friend of Casey's actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he me and that dude, I used to cook with that dude at Salty's. That I learned a lot from that guy.
Mm.
You know, I learned a lot from that dude, man. We had to put out dishes at that shit.
Mm. Yeah, dude, Casey. So I got my newest tattoo is like wrapped around my shin and ankle, and like the shin, that fucking sucks. But luckily he's
It's
like
all
a
the way around your ankle, all the way around.
yes,
That's
fucking
dope.
hurt.
That's dope. And that's you say the skyline.
Yeah, Seattle skyline from the
That's
fucking
dope.
Ferris wheel, Mount Rainier, the Smith Tower. But anyways, like I said, it hurt a fuck ton. But luckily, Casey's like a huge Star Wars buff, like
Oh yeah.
obsessed.
Yes.
So,
Now Casey's seen Star Wars probably 1,000 times.
oh my
He
god.
probably could he probably could repeat that shit. But speaking of Casey, look, I'm gonna give y'all Black History Month. Let's look. We ain't gonna wait till February, man. I don't know how the other light cut off, but we ain't gonna wait till February to do this. We're gonna do this right now.
Mm,
So you see that Casey did this. That's Harriet Tubman right there. You feel me?
damn.
So this card, I'm gonna get my freedom, right? I'm gonna get my freedom by any means necessary, right?
Fuck.
Because I am the greatest, right?
Damn.
It's easier said than done, and this is why they hate us.
Mm,
Because we went from fucking slaves all the way to the White House. Look, this is a disclaimer for anybody out there that's watching this also. I don't give a fuck what Obama did or didn't do for black people. I don't give a fuck. This shit is on my arm to symbolize one fucking thing, and that's the accomplishment of coming from a fucking slave ship all the way to the motherfucking White House. That's it.
mm.
All that Queen, I don't give a fuck about all that. Oh, that motherfucker didn't do nothing for black people. He didn't get no motherfucking money to black people. He didn't know. He didn't, man, the cops are still killing us. But shut the fuck up. I don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's from slavery to the motherfucking White House. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X taught a motherfucker how to stand up. You know what I'm saying? For his shit, man, bro. Muhammad Ali physically taught me to motherfucking defend myself and athletes conquer the stay strong. You feel me? Couldn't nothing break this man. You couldn't break that man right there. Huh? Easy? I got a personal relationship with Easy E. Because being that I wrote the song 24 Hours Live, had something to personally do with that shit. Matter of fact, Easy was the first one on there. You feel me? So anyway, Easy is easier said than done. That's one of his songs that he had. You feel what I'm saying? And this is why they hate us, man. Motherfuckers hate all this shit, man. I don't be giving a fuck though. You know what I'm saying? And he did my Panthers on my back. You see
Oh,
them?
yeah.
Yeah, I got a Panther on this side for one of my sons and a Panther on this side for my other son. The
Oh,
story
shit.
behind that, there used to be guns on my back. You feel me? Another thing, I had them two guns on my back, pointing on my back. Casey said, I don't like doing cover-ups and all this shit. I was like, please, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I got my sons, and I took them to swim lessons like a year ago. It was one of them, the one that's two now. We went to swim class. I'm the only black motherfucker in the pool, first of all, while I'm taking this fool to swim class, me and my little son, right? We in the pool, all these white people up in the pool looking at me, bro. They looking at me. I'm like, I could feel their eyes looking at me. Man, I'm just sitting here with my little son trying to, motherfucker, didn't nobody teach me how to swim. I want this motherfucker to know how to get me out the water if I fall in the motherfucker. You feel me? I'm in this motherfucker with him, and I could feel the eyes on me, man. So I tell my wife, I'm like, man, I can't this father son shit to the pool shit is cool, but these motherfuckers, these white people looking at me. You know what I'm saying? And them guns on my back always, you know what I'm saying? It was weighing down on me. It weighed me down, bro. It made me. I was in the fucking pool with one of them goddamn surfer shirts on. Like, you feel me? It's a fucking 100 degrees out here. I got a fucking surfer shirt on. Like, what the fuck? And I'm like, fuck this shit. You feel me? And so that's why I begged Casey to cover them up with them two Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying? And we already know what Panthers stand for. So shit, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Chadwick. You know what I'm saying? But them two Panthers, like, you know that's protection right there. You feel me? So man, shit, man. Casey also did this.
Wow.
Oh, wait. You see that? Hold on. Oh, let's get the light on there right.
What is that?
63 Impala.
Oh, shit. Okay, I see it. Wow. That's dope.
Oh, wait, I'm tripping.
Yeah, that's dope.
You feel me? Look at the detail on that shit.
He's super talented.
Come on, man. I mean, when I say the grill of this shit, he got the grill every Chevrolet across there. It say Cali on the license plate.
That must have hurt like a bitch, though. Fuck.
Now, you know, I'm gonna tell you what hurt. Muhammad Ali felt like he was really stinging like he felt like he was floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee, boy.
Damn.
And that chest part right there.
Fuck. Holy shit.
I felt like Muhammad Ali punched me a couple of times. I was like, God damn. Yeah, that shit was kind of rough. The chest plate was kind of rough.
Yeah, so for the listeners who are not watching on YouTube, from left to right, starting on the left shoulder to the right shoulder, Dismost has his Harriet Tubman, then he's got Malcolm X, and then Muhammad Ali in the middle of his chest, Eazy-E on the right side of his chest, and then on his shoulder, he's got Barack Obama.
Bam.
Damn.
All
So
done by my man Casey.
How many tattoos do you think you have, like, all together?
Shit, I don't know. I'm lit up all over the place. Like it go all around.
Shit.
Yeah, my shit go all the way. I never sat down. I never stopped to count. Shit all over my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Oh, see, that's my chef right there. You can't really see him. See the little fat boy?
That's
funny.
funny.
You see his feet?
Is that your logo?
No, that's just. But you see his feet though?
Yeah.
When I cut with the knife, he look like he run the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny as fuck. Damn.
So like I don't know, man. Shit.
What about age though? Like that's the one thing. Like I think I'm gonna slow down tattoos for now. I only have 3, but like when you get older, are you worried about like the faces becoming all sad or?
Dude, dude. And for people that can't see, I was just flexing on him right now. I'm not worried about no age, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, hey, dude, age ain't gonna. Hey, man, what's age, man? That's
Black
why I
don't
said.
crack.
Yeah, that's why I said the same thing. Like, look, if my shit wasn't gray, you wouldn't look, man. I still got my hairline, bro.
Oh shit, you
Yeah,
do.
hey, my shit ain't fucking balled up under this hat or none of that
Oh
shit.
fuck.
I could grow my hair out like your shit right now if I wanted to. You feel me? Like if I was to put some just for me in my shit and disappear the grays, man, y'all wouldn't know how young I was. These bags gonna
Damn.
hey, these bags under my eyes a little bit, they gonna disappear once I hit the DR anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to El Daddy, get my shit cut. You know what I'm saying? My face is gonna be looking beautiful. I'm gonna be down there chilling
Mm.
in the sand. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, shit. I got I got camp already set up down there. You feel me?
Wow.
Yeah, I got my peoples, my homeboys is down there, man. I'm about to do this, man. I got a song called Kulo coming out September 25th.
Mm.
You know, Kulo, for people that don't know Spanish, Kulo is booty. You know what I'm talking about?
Fuck.
Even my wife, man, we was sitting on the beach. I'm telling you, man, you be in the DR, you be like, damn. My wife was going, look at her butt. Like,
Yeah,
it sounded
fuck, man. Yeah, I know
it
what you
sounded
mean.
like a Sir Mix-a-Lot record for real. My wife used to be like, look, oh my God, look at her butt. Like, damn, everybody got a booty.
Shit.
So so I was like, okay, what's a song that I can make in the DR? Shit. That everybody
Mm.
can relate to the Kulo. You feel me? So
Yes.
so Kulo coming out, man. Me and Talvia and Gato, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I love about audio. Like, I think audio, whether it's a song or a podcast, it's more important than a picture. Even it's like a
Man,
staple. It's like a memory. Like you were saying, like people are going to remember that. But like
it's that's what I'm
pictures
saying.
get lost.
That's why it's important to paint the picture with your lyrics. That's why motherfuckers that be rapping about just, oh, Mickey Mouse on the phone at his home, green wall, and that's all. It's like, what the fuck? All right, man. You see what I'm saying? That's you remember that shit once, and then it's like it's just.
Mm.
But them songs like that got substance to them. Them songs be meaning more to the shit than just busting about whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, Mickey Mouse is a legend, though, dude. I got a Mickey Mouse tattoo. I picked this up like I just went to Spokane, so like 3 weeks ago now. I
Hey,
picked up
no,
this.
you a G to be. How, you said 19?
Yeah.
No, dude, you a G to be 19 to have a fucking real phone in your fucking hand. Like you know how to use one of them, like you know how to pick it up and you feel me? Look,
Hello,
hello,
Dismost, is that
Dylan.
you?
Come on, man. Hey, you'll put that phone in front of some kids right now. They'll be like, "What the fuck is this shit?" They'll think that's like a, what the fuck is that? You feel me?
But
I seen videos. This shit you can go on YouTube and watch a kid try to mail a letter.
mm,
Some people use they mail emails. They send you an email. They don't send no letters.
mm.
I seen a girl. She was at a mailbox, bro. She was like, I don't even know how to open this thing. Looking at the mailbox, I'm like, what the fuck? Is she playing? She not
Oh,
playing. Same thing. You set that phone down in front of a gang of kids right now. All they knew was a screen. They was born off a screen.
mm-hmm.
What the fuck
That's
is
fucking.
that? Mickey Mouse in the back. That's a toy. That ain't no phone. How you gonna call somebody on the other end with that shit? You feel me? Yeah, you a G for that. Hold on to that, man. You probably gonna get
Yes.
some. You gonna get some money for that shit right now. Nobody
Thank
got
you.
no Mickey Mouse phones. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. So what else, man? What else we got? What you want to tell me? What you want to talk
What's your
about?
goals for the end of 2020, 2021?
Easy.
What can we look forward for? Whether it's personal life, music.
Personal life. Okay, look, personal life. I've been neglecting my kids album. Me and my wife has put together some shit for the kids. You feel me?
Mm,
And we call the turn ups. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
That's spelled TheTurnups.
mm,
Turn ups. Not the turn up like the shit that come out the ground, but the little logo is kind of like the shit that come out the ground, right?
mm.
So the turn ups, man, I need to get back. My goal by the end of this is to get back on that, you know what I'm saying? Get that kid shit popping, you know what I'm saying? I've been loving all the streams of how all my stuff been going up. You know what I'm saying? All my Apple Music, the iTunes, especially on Spotify. I've been getting more listeners. You know what I'm saying? Uh, More YouTube presence. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to start just being more YouTube presence, doing more shows like this. You know what I'm saying? Letting people know that, man, I got a voice too, bro. I got shit
Mm-hmm.
to say. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just some bullshit. And the music sound dope. It's good. You know what I'm saying? I got people in other countries. Shout out to Turkey. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Algeria and all them places, man. They've been slapping my shit because these people they sending fucking video clips of them driving in the streets of Sweden and shit, bumping my shit. And I'm like, well, how the fuck is this shit even happening? I don't even know. Like, but it's the internet, you know what I'm saying? So, like, shout out to all them people that's doing that, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I'm just going to ride the wave, bro, you know what I'm saying? Just
Mm.
keep riding it, keep riding it, keep riding it, you know what I'm saying? And see what happens, you know what I'm saying? And then also, just personal shit. Like I said, I'm about to be in the DR, man, chilling. You feel me? And that's my personal goal is to kind of set up like a reality type show over there
Oh wow.
to where I'm gonna have artists to be able to come out to where I have a spot in the facility for them to record at and
Wow.
stay on a vacation and record their shit. And at the same time, I'll be taping that shit and bring it to the eyes of everybody. Just something interesting, something different to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause me and my wife we had a successful Airbnb in downtown in Chinatown
Oh
in
shit.
fucking in Seattle for a long time. You know what I'm saying? We
Wow.
had two spots, and again, that song "Stop It, Karen" is kind of personal to me
Mm.
because I had this two white chicks that used to live up under me, man. They was fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. And one day I went down there and was like, "Hey, man, y'all down here fighting? Y'all knocked the door off y'all house.
Mm.
Y'all making all this noise. My wife is pregnant. Y'all can." She was like, "Fuck you, nigger. You fucking nigger.
Uh,
I'ma call the police on you and wait till they see two gay white girls against your black threatening nigger ass. You want to see what happened?" They didn't know I was videotaping them the whole time. They
mm.
drunk in there fighting, high on meth and shit. I'm videotaping them. I said, "Oh, I'm a nigga." I wanted to fucking go, "You fucking punk bitch, white honky crap." I wanted to go fucking crazy on them, but I was like, nah, I knew I was recording these bitches. I got them. I was like,
Mm.
nah, I got y'all asses. Okay, I'm a fucking nigger. All right, we're going to see what a nigger is. So they,
Oh
boom, the
shit.
police come. They meet the police outside, right? Because their
Mm.
house is so fucking methed out and sketchy and crazy
Fuck.
that they don't want the police to meet them at their door. So they meet
Damn.
them outside. I'm looking out my window. They say, "Oh yeah, he's upstairs. He threatening us. Oh my God." They putting on a scene, bro. They acting. So I tell the police, I said, "I'm gonna buzz y'all in. Come upstairs. I'm on the top floor." They was like,
Mm.
"We'll be right up there." The lady's talking about, "We have to leave. We have to go." This is like 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. So they just walking down the street like they going to get in the car and leave, but them hoes probably went to whatever.
Mm.
Police come up to my house, sir. Oh, they come in my house. They see a platinum plaque on the wall. They see art memorabilia, easy and shit on my wall, and art and paintings and shit. And they, "Oh, nice house, sir. This is a very nice house. You wouldn't even think this is in this building. This is really nice." Shut the fuck up. What y'all here for? Y'all here for because these bitches called the police on me and said I'm whoop de whoop. And then he like, yeah, man. She said that you was threatening her. That whoop de whoop whoop. I said, look at this tape. They watched the tape. They like, oh man, if you didn't had this video, it was just they words against, we was coming up here with the impression that you was fucking threatening them. You know what I'm saying? I was like, thank God for this fucking videotaping shit. You see what I'm saying? So they watched the video. They was like, I said, the reason why they met you outside on the curb is because they don't want you to see how fucked up their house is. Go
Mm.
downstairs and look at their house. They went down there, the curtain. They knocked the front door off, so they had a blanket as a door. Bro, the police looked in there and was like, man, you need to call your landlord. You need to start helping get these people evicted. Whoop de whoop, whoop, whoop. You need to, this is not right that she called the false charge against you like
Mm.
this and all this. Try to, whatever the fuck. They left, right? But see, the situation could have been bad. Now, what if I
Mm.
didn't have that videotape? And then the police would have just not came in my house and seen, oh, how I'm living, and they just seen my black ass with these fucking tattoos standing outside. You feel me? Not gonna go good, not gonna work. But see, I'm not even no motherfucking that's crazy and all irate like that. You see what I'm saying? But just the perception of what motherfuckers see us in America, this is what we get. You feel me? That's why I make a song called Stop It, Karen. So
Mm,
yeah, it might be trendy, but it's relevant. You feel
mm,
me? Because now, so what happens is I show my manager, look at these bitches calling me fucking nigger, hoping that the police come and shut me down and knock me down when they come. You see what I'm saying? And then all this shit, boom, boom. My managers, they end up getting evicted. Finally, they said
mm,
my managers were scared of them. They've been living there before they bought the building, and they had certain kind of renters' rights and all this shit. They
mm,
still on some old ass rent. They wasn't even paying the new price. You know what I'm saying? All this crazy locked in with the old contract shit.
mm.
And then the managers were scared of them, scared of them. They two crazy bitches. They talk to them crazy. They laid on their rent 4 months. Still can't kick them out. All kind of crazy shit. End up getting them out. Long story short, me and my wife made a lot of money that year by doing what? When them hoes got evicted, we made a deal with our manager. Let us clean this spot up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And we'll take the spot. I said my daughter is coming in from out of town, from Boston, and she gonna stay downstairs. I need to shout out to my daughter, Sydney. You know what I'm saying? She a model. Anyway, so I said, let us get that spot for her. They was like, cool. They wanted to start keep making money on it, right? So we get the spot, we clean it up, redecorate the shit up there, and then we just Airbnb the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
We start making bread off of that motherfucking spot. Then we
damn.
start making so much bread off that spot that we left the spot upstairs and start making bread off of both of them spots. You feel what I'm
Oh
saying? So
wow.
when people say some shit about saying, I say, yeah, I'm paying reparations off that bitch Karen. You feel what I'm saying? Because a fucking bitch tried to carry me, and this is how I'm getting reparations paid to me from that bitch. You feel what
Right.
I'm saying? So now we made enough money. Now we live somewhere else. And we
Mm-hmm.
just work that as our business. You feel what
Mm.
I'm saying? So thank you, Karen. And now you can fucking stop it. So go check out the song. You know what I'm saying? Stop it, Karen.
What's your advice for people who are making music but music's not paying them? Like for you, you're able to be a chef, you're able to do this Airbnb thing. What crossed over in your mind that were like, I can do this as well as make music?
It's got to. That's a passion thing.
Mm,
It's like your heart, bro. It's like if you got a basketball court in your backyard, right? But you want to be motherfucking Michael Jordan, but your ass don't pick up the fucking ball and go out there and play every fucking day, every fucking almost every fucking free hour that you got, and you don't go do that, you don't really love it. So you gonna find sometime in your free time and some shit. If you gotta go to work and you love music, when you done with work and you done with your little dinner time and you done putting your kids to bed and something like that, you gonna creep into the studio late night. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, my shit going blurry, ain't it?
that's good now.
Okay, look. But you know what I'm saying? I still like, I might have to play daddy duties. I gotta bathe these fools and feed them and then put them to bed and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Them hours I ain't recording. But
Mm,
damn, do I say, oh, now I just want to eat some ice cream and go to sleep and lay down or fucking do that? Nah, man, I'm in the fucking booth. You know what I'm saying? I go in this motherfucking write some shit up. Now I got time to beat up myself and write some shit and knock some shit down. You know what I'm saying? I got ideas. This shit trapped up. Like I said, it go back to the PTSD thing. It's a way to fucking vent out. I vent shit, and then I fucking, I breathe, and then the rest of my life is fucking fun, man. Man,
mm.
people don't have to be miserable, man. You don't have to, man.
I think thank the God for fucking people like Charlemagne the God, who has such a big platform and he's willing to talk about anxiety, depression, PTSD.
Yeah,
I think
and
people like that are really important.
I absolutely agree with you, and that's why I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like fuck, I was fucking crying earlier, bro. You know what I'm saying? That because that shit really means something to me too, man. It's like, man, that shit go unspoke about in the hood. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? There's a lot of people suffering from that shit, man. People be like, oh, how can we change this and can't, man. Shh. And then you go back to the problem. What's the problem? Oh, we know what the problem was. We know what caused this. We know what did that shit. And then, like you said, it's like even a young man, he's still going. My sons is gonna ask a question. what the fuck we can do? What can we do? You see what I'm saying? That's the big question. What can we do? You know what I'm saying? Don't no leader, don't nobody know what the fuck we can do. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is take bits and bits and bits and bits of pieces of information that you, as a man, and how you was raised and born. You know what I'm saying? And how your parents instilled in you. Some people parents didn't instill shit in them. Some people don't got that, man. I had homies. I had homies that's a friend of mine, man. Like, no, man. His mama was checked out of life. You see what I'm saying? His daddy wasn't there. So all he had was his hood or the homies. Or he wasn't gonna have nothing.
Mm.
You can't give somebody that ain't never had something that ain't had nothing. That he had nothing. So what he does is he goes out to the hood. The other people, other influences, this motherfucker's influence to him. This person's influence to him. You know what I'm saying? The village shit is an influence to him. And if your village is corrupt, you're gonna become a corrupt motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's in you. So how do you break that person? We don't waste time on trying to break that person and all that shit. It's sad that it's fucked up like that. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta protect and tell your own around you not to
Mm.
become a motherfucker like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you tell your son, man, look, man, if you get somebody pregnant, don't plan on leaving that girl. Don't plan on not being with that girl. Plan on being with that motherfucking girl. If you man enough to go raw dog up in her and take that chance on having that baby, bro, you gonna be with her. Be with her. You know what I'm saying? Because that child, and if you not going, and if y'all just can't click, you shouldn't have been fucking in the first place. But
Mm.
if you can't click, and if it just ain't gonna work, both of y'all mutually have to agree to let that kid have both sides of the parenting. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of the shit. That's why I say, so. If my homeboy and his baby mama don't click, okay, that's cool. But that little boy around there, we not just gonna let him just go out in the street and in the hood. Nah, man. He still got homies and fathers and shit around him that you supposed to be like, man, come on, get the little homie and put him in a football program or the whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by your people that's around you. It don't necessarily gotta be your blood. It just gotta be your people around you. Y'all gotta keep y'all shit. And that shit spreads out. You building the next person not to be a fucked up person. Fucked upness is passed down, man. Shit is passed down, man. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker that just knocked somebody's head off on Whoop-de-Whoop Street that was walking down the street, that motherfucker bloodline might go all the way back to Attila the Hun, man. You feel me? This shit be passed down, man. You know what I'm saying? So people that got uh, kind, compassion hearts, man, that shit comes from somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? People
Yeah.
can say God, spirits, or whatever you believe in, whatever. But I feel that shit is passed down and taught to you, you know what I'm saying? So like just reach out, your immediate. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me?
For sure. So, Dismost, what is some advice that you have for up and coming artists, creators, influencers?
Advice, have a good support team because you can't do it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's nowhere in hell. I didn't like checking emails. You know what I'm saying? It was for a long time. I used to be like, man, what the fuck is the people sending me all this shit for? I don't even understand. I don't even want what the, I don't, you know what I'm saying? So a support team is not mean like if you got a lady, you got a girlfriend, you got a kid, you got a college student friend that that's a computer geek or somebody that's kind of computery. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good person to have on your team. You know what I'm saying? Because it's certain shit I can't do. I hate trying to upload the song, the so and so, and then then the song come back because the song ain't this long, and I'm like, what the fuck? All that technical shit. So it's good to either have technical skills or have somebody that's a technical person on your team, and just be true to yourself, man. Who
Mm-hmm.
gives a fuck? If you want to rap about some what fucking wet ass motherfucking cha cha, your shit wet cha cha, then fucking rap about that shit. I don't even care no more, man. Just do what you do. As long as it's coming from your heart, it don't matter and shit. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And then, like I said, us as the people in the audience, we got the right and the shit. We are the ones. That's why my name is Dismost. Not because I diss the most. This is some shit I don't like. So if I don't like it, I just be like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't like that shit. And if people take that shit as like I'm dissing the most, no, it's not that I'm dissing the most. It's just that I don't like it. You feel me? So it seemed like I'm dissing the most, but it's the most shit is the most of this shit is some bullshit. You feel me? So it's gonna get dissed and fuck this shit. You feel me? And that's what all of us got a diss most in them. All of us got the choice to say, this ain't some shit I want my kids. I'm gonna be bumping. I was just playing some shit bullshit around in the front room, and that shit came on. It was going boom, 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 and my wife was like, "What the fuck is this?" You feel me? I'm like, the kids is outside in the car. They strapped down in the car. I understand. I accidentally let that shit play on the thing, but you have to make a conscious decision of the shit that you play in your life and shit.
Yes.
You feel me? It's like this, bro. If you want to eat some bullshit, you're going to look like some bullshit. You're going to feel like some bullshit. It's going to slow you down. It's going to make you some bullshit. You feel me? So if you was you feel like how it's the shit that you perceive, what you interceive or whatever the fuck. The shit that you receive, that you bring intake. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't taking some bullshit, you gonna be on some bullshit. Man.
You are what you eat.
Yeah, and so you are what you listen to too. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So if you bumping wet ass pussy, you little wet ass pussy.
Fuck.
Nah, you feel what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, I do.
You know. So shit.
So what is the easiest way for people to reach out to you?
Dismost, Dismost. Y'all can hit me up on Instagram, Dismost, Dismost. Facebook, Dismost, Dismost. If you was in a Spanish country, you know what I'm saying, Brazil, fucking Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, all you gotta spell is Dismost, Dismost. If you want to hear, if you from the hood in fucking Kansas City, in the fucking Omaha, Nebraska, you fucking in the hood in New York, you just in the hood somewhere and you want to hear where you from, Dismost, Dismost. It's easy. All my music, everything I'm connected, Dismost, Dismost. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for having me, man.
This is the NAST podcast with
Dismost,
There we go.
Dismost.
Dope.